Aloha there. It's been a while that I've been able to look through where I am. Now, I already finished this article, but I figured I'll talk about the last paragraph, tourism, because it's related to what we're going to be going through the whole time, and it gives me an excuse to talk in funny voices. Tourism. The tourism industry of Tamil Nadu is the largest in India, with an annual growth rate of 16%. Tourism in Tamil Nadu is promoted by Tamil Nadu Tourism Development Corporation, TTDC, a government of Tamil Nadu undertaking according to Ministry of Tourism statistics. 4.68 million foreign 20.1% share of the country and 333.5 million domestic tourists, 23.3 per share of the country, visited the state in 2015, making the most visited state in India, both domestic and foreign tourists. The state boasts some of the grand Hindu temples built in Dravidian architecture. The Nilgiri Mountain Railway, Bishwarari Temple in Thajovar, Ganja Konda Chola Perma, and Eravatsvari Temple in Darasuram, Gore Chola temples, and the Shore Temple, along with a collection of other monuments in Mammapuram, which have been declared as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. And that is the end. Oh, Ninjal Mountain Railway has been described as an essential experience of the Western Ghats. Alrighty then. So what I'm gonna do is looking through a series of YouTube videos when it comes to the state of Tamil Nadu, particularly when it comes to tourism. Now, last time it was festivals, just to see a festival in Tamil Nadu, but now we're gonna go full ham and talk about it. And since I didn't do this before, I'm doing it with Gujarat, because I only looked at festivals in Gujarat, but not much when it comes to tourism. Since then, I figured, I might just compare the two since I'm doing it this time. So, Tamil Nadu tourism. Now, I have it aside because freaking I have a unflattering thumbnail related to Family Guy that I just don't want it to be displayed here. Okay. Okay. Looks like maybe issues on mouse, but so far, let's play this. Okay, so apparently that will. I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna keep this muted and I'm just gonna have to play it. Since I'm already playing music. I'm a bit skeptical with the music, so I'm not gonna chance it. But anyway, it's actually pretty short. Short video that shows about Walboro's place, particularly when it comes to it being part of the coast. So a lot of swimming, a lot of people having fun, people doing their regular old dues, and just living their own life. Have picture of the monuments, the foods, stuff. And something to consider, since they had one section of tourism, is that it has some interest in promoting tourism to a bunch of people because it's one a big thing for them to have. Yeah, let's go over. I'm gonna replay it because it's just 1 minute. So it shows well, it's pretty much the cities, the biosphere, then a selection of landmarks. Hmm. Yeah, sorry if I'm talking because I'm starting to admire it more and more. But it does show. It does show that you have so many people and animals just living their life here. So it's not just the workers. You actually have person who's knows about traditional dance. You have pretty much many kids who just having fun, having a lot of fun. I mean, sure you could have like tourist guides and stuff just doing that, but it would be pretty cheesy. So having just a bunch of kids just relax and stuff, it's believable. And then you just have the workers who are just doing their thing, workers working. And then there's actually the thing I actually really like how they would set up all the different traditional food that they eat there served in a way where pretty much you have it laid out where regular people eat. I subscribe to one of the Indian cooking channels. One where it's actually a group of men in a rural part of India where they would make traditional food, like a huge abundant amount with huge silverware to eat not just for themselves, but when it comes to their local communities and other people, like several dozen people. And yeah, it does showcase some greatness in that. Now, let me look at other ones to see what it is. Now, this is under the channel Tamil Nadu Tourism. And yeah, just know that the channel specifically for tourists. So let me actually look at the channel right in this other screen to see if there's anything I could put. Here, Indian Rice Cultural Festivals, 44th Chess Occupied. Now, I cannot play that because there can be issues with copyright and other things. Plus, it's like it wasn't for. Jesus, it's like around an hour and 48 minutes. So, we don't got time for that, so we gotta just put other things related to it. But yeah, looking through the channel, there's a lot of things under here, so yeah, definitely put a Puti something on. You have something to put in the background, trying to show people things. Yeah, it's actually quite nice. Okay, got that one. Okay, there's another one. So, the Rala statue of Tamil Nadu's tourism is one of many videos that they actually showcase. Now, seeing how big the sculpture is, but the fact that it's in an island, because you're supposed to understand that this is also one of the islands around India, very close to Sri Lanka. the fact that they have it, listed here, people take a ferry just to, walk around and such. That's cool. It's equivalent to, visiting Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty, just to see the historical mark. So that is one place to look at. Now, this is the channel. What should I also put? Should I also? Oh, yeah. Let me put this one, and then I could look for other. Oops. Is it the vine? Oh yeah. I turned it off, so there's no other music. So, yes, yeah, they're playing really loud music here. But it does show, one of the things, one of the most important historical sites in the place. And being all big, colorful. Just to walk around. Hell, you even see an elephant just walking around here. That's how big it is. And it's such an experience. Because, I don't see this much where I live. It is different. Compared to, like, what is it? Trying to go the same old U.S. historical monuments that are Greco-Roman inspired and just white and stuff. It's neat, but it's not that much colorful. Which is so ironic because now we know that when it comes to Greek statues and such, they were actually full of color and not straight up marble. That just came because they were just so damn old that they end up turning like that. But yeah, Tamil Nadu, where stories never end. Tamil Nadu is tourism. That is one big thing. They want to promote tourism and making sure they have a good amount of business because of it. Now let's look at other. Yeah, I could play this. Oh yeah. Let me see if this mouse doesn't have any issues. Okay. Looks like everything's good so far. Now, this is Pundi, a must-visit place in Kondakano, Switzerland of Tamil Nadu, an explored village. Now, this is a vlog. So let's see how it is. So every part of the vlog pretty much is showcasing everything.
യാത്ര ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നല്ലൊരു ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷനിലേക്ക് എത്തിപ്പെടാനല്ലേ ശ്രമിക്കാറ്. അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷൻ നോക്കുമ്പോൾ
ഞാൻ
ഇന്ന് ഇവിടെ വന്നത് അതിൻ്റെ കാരണം എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഒരു സ്ഥലത്തേക്ക് പോകുമ്പോൾ അവിടെ ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ ടൂറിസ്റ്റ് ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷൻസ് ഉണ്ടാവും അല്ലേ. അപ്പോൾ ആ ടൂറിസ്റ്റ് ഡെസ്റ്റിനേഷൻ കൂടാതെ അവിടെ ഒരുപാട് നാട്ടിലേക്ക് ഇറങ്ങി ചെന്ന് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ കാണാൻ പറ്റും.
Because the vlog is actually not information, but rather notes of what the person's saying. Now, this is not what he's saying in this moment while talking, but what he's noting down while whatever he's seeing here. So he's pointing out how when it comes to exploring around the villages and stuff, even when it comes to whatever part of India you have, this is quite something you do see in remote, unexplored places. So, looking here is actually pretty interesting. The fact that you have very lush on greenery that is covering the top of a paved road with its markings, but next to it is these village huts that's just so near of the paved road, and people are pretty much doing their own business and being here, but so close. Which to me, I want to see that, because Jesus, it will be pretty scary just to be nearby a road here. But you have people who are just living like this, and I take it just because it is quite beneficial for them to be very close to the road as possible, or having that fortitude to do that. It's not like you'll get in trouble. It's not like it is odd. It's something people do, and it's interesting. So yeah, I want to see this in the States. But you down, everybody pretty much
കൊടൈക്കനാലിക്കല്ല, കൊടൈക്കനാൽ കഴിഞ്ഞ് വീണ്ടും ഒരു 40 കിലോമീറ്റർ ഈ കിലോമീറ്റർ കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ വരേണ്ട.
Okay, now referring to, and yeah, I'm actually pausing this because it just seems like it is long shots of the video while the person's actually explaining, noting things down. And yeah, please just visit this video. That's the reason why I have this title there, to see more of yourself, because there's only so much I can look at and work with. And also, I figured it will be interesting me just expressing what I see, and I figured inspire other people to have interest in what I'm talking about, and even rebuttal what I say. More people are interested with what I'm knowing, even if they agree or disagree with me. It's quite a thing I strive, as long as it gets people to talk and have interest. But anywho, yeah, saying that how everything in this area is one paved road that is very close to the mountains. It just sprung like a snake, circling around. Does show that it is like Switzerland in a way, where Switzerland is designed like that, where you will have a lot of roads around the mountaintops and large vistas once you get up. So when it comes to driving and enjoying the views, just like some people do that while visiting Switzerland, it's a wonderful irony. So then this place offers magical quote, then this place offers magical nature beauty if you come a 38 kilometers ahead. That's the one of the things pointed out. But look on the horizon, looking at these stops where the person can actually just stop and admire this village.
ഇതിന്റെ അപ്പുറത്ത് ഒരു 12 കിലോമീറ്ററും കൂടെ മുന്നോട്ട് പോയി
കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ all this greenery.
വട്ടവട എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ സഞ്ചാര
I mean, to be honest, my idea, because really the only thing I just knew about India for the longest time is when it comes to Bollywood movies. And yeah, finding out when learning about Tamil Nadu and Gujarat, I pretty much learned about their own movie industries. But, looking at Bollywood movies, I always keep on thinking of the urban setting and such, and nothing else. So seeing this part of the nature of India and how diverse it is, because, looking through more and more of the place, it does encompass a lot of things, but that explains why they have such a huge biodiversity of animals like elephants. Because now I could imagine like them just being flowing around this area. All these flatlands and stuff. Yeah, when it comes to these sheep, this is reminding me of Ireland. but this is from the Tamil Nadu.
ലേക്കാണ് കൊണ്ടുപോകുന്നത്. നമ്മൾ കുറച്ച് അത്ര നല്ലൊരു ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ഈ പോളൂര് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ
People doing their own business and such.
ഇനി അടുത്തതായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഈ ജീപ്പിൽ അവർ കൊണ്ടുപോകും
Exploring into, yeah, now not a paved road, but a man-made road. It's pretty dirty and stuff. But as long as you have a jeep or a type of vehicle to go through, you're all good. So it looks like he exchanged his vehicle for this one to get more inland. And then yeah, people pretty much just going through and enjoy themselves. Now finishes this long and stuff. So yeah, it seems like Pundi is the Switzerland of Tamil Nadu because of how lush drive through it is. Or am I even saying it right in English? It is a great way to drive around and enjoy the scenery, pretty much. Best place to visit to do. Alright. Yeah, I found another video, but it's actually from the same channel. Four. Interesting. Now, okay, there's a video that says Tamil Nadu top 50 tourist places. Okay, there's also another one that looks like it has some expats just visiting and recording everything. But let's see this one. Okay, this should be a good simple one. I'm gonna turn it on because there's just generic stock music. So, yeah. Tamil Nadu's top 50 tourist places, Tamil Nadu tourism. But, this is from the channel Only India, so... I mean, it's probably from the main channel, but it's just structured so weird. And I figured that, oh, it's 50. Should be good. But yeah, pretty much going here has its own tag, yeah. Along with the many colors they have. Only in India, travel with passion. Tamil Nadu, alrighty. Well, as you can see, we saw two of those before, and they're so close to inland. And you could even reach it without not much issues. You don't have to leave the island. Well, no, you don't have to leave Tamil Nadu for long distance to reach the island. Yeah. Now, number one is Chennai, the big city that has this temple and a fort. A very hill mountain tile set. Now you have these bad boys on the temple and Gandhi Mandapam. Which, yeah. You have these Mandari in Tamil City. You have another one. Hindu temples and singular lake birds, Kompator. And you have this one where I saw the big ass elephant just roaming around here. Ramwanam. Alright. Now it's showing also other places around here. As you can see, it's pretty green, a lot of water. Yeah, makes sense. But also, ooh, the animals like elephants. It's also part of the wiki article before that talks about how a large amount of biodiversity parks are located here compared to the other states of India, but we'll see. We will see. Whatever I go next. Now you have Salem Zoo's waters. It's not it's not that Salem from New England, but it's one where it's a lush screen. Now you have the Polachi. So these are the rural paved ones that the previous video says the villages. It's like the Swiss villages in Switzerland. Now you got this Valor. Looking like a big old castle. Back for not ancient times, but back before colonization. Even before that. Yeah. Oh, I don't remember this. Thanjavur. Because I remember an art appreciation. I started lurking at Indian art and started to admire some of it. So it's a bit recognizable. There's also only a few places in the world that have that type of architecture. But anywho, Manali National Park. No, we're already gone through several of these. So pretty much scrolling through here, just a lot to uncover. Yeah, with a big ass monkey. Okay, let's go. Alright. Gunde Parks, Forest, and Wildlife. Here's one of them. The humanoid type of monkey. Antapalam Kobator, History Amusement Park and Waterfalls. Yeah, you gotta have fun. And you have this. The Rameshwan, which is just a one-sided train. That's it. But it looks so beautiful in this angle. Now, I take it that one day they might add a bullet train line to add here. But who knows? Maybe that's the case. Now, yeah, looking through a bunch of videos. Like here's another one. Here's another one. This is actually from the Tamil Nadu tourism site. Yeah, showcasing a bunch of things and wildlife and stuff. It's quite neat. Having all that just, yeah, it's present. It's very close. Oh, look at that! Oh, that elephant just chilling, like a big boss. Battle, waiting. I wonder if. No, I think the reality is that if I look for any other videos relating to tourism, it's just gonna leave me here. So what I could do is look at specific things in Tamil Nadu to see how it is, and just pick videos this way. Because the thing though is just when following tourist channels in a specific place, they would usually just show the place how they're presenting it. And it usually would be in a, granted, compact overview way, which is nice, but usually in a side way where they won't show the everyday mundaneness and such. At least it does show how, yeah, you have some people who are just doing their everyday work, regardless of what they're doing, they're just showing what is just present, what is just photographed and such. And it's cool. So yeah, glimpse of Mandari Tamil Nadu tourism. And this is one of the places. But anywho, I am out of time. So next time, I'll jump back to this. Anywho,